Throughout human history, we've harbored deep-seated fears about the technologies we create, but perhaps our most revealing anxieties center on artificial intelligence. These fears might actually tell us more about ourselves than about the technology we're so worried about. Consider this stark reality. In the 20th century alone, over 200 million lives were lost, not to malfunctioning machines or rogue algorithms, but to purely human decisions and actions. The pattern of human orchestrated destruction spans continents and decades. The Holocaust claimed 6 million Jewish lives and millions more from other targeted groups. The Rwandan genocide saw nearly 1 million people killed in just 100 days. Cambodia's killing fields witnessed the systematic elimination of up to 2 million people. Stalin's purges and forced famines resulted in the deaths of millions, while Mao's Great Leap Forward led to the largest famine in human history. Every single one of these catastrophes was conceived, planned, and executed by human minds and human hands. Yet today, we direct our deepest fears toward artificial intelligence, imagining scenarios of machines turning against their creators. This displacement of our anxieties reveals a profound truth about human nature. We're not really afraid of AI becoming something alien or incomprehensible. We're afraid of it becoming too much like us. The cold, calculating efficiency we fear in AI systems already exists in human bureaucracies that have orchestrated history's greatest atrocities. When we examine the evidence, a compelling pattern emerges. Since 1900, the world has experienced over 250 major wars, none of which required artificial intelligence. Humans have already optimized destruction to industrial efficiency, creating systems of death and devastation that operated with mechanical precision. The Nazi death camps weren't powered by advanced technology. They were driven by human prejudice, human hatred, and human organizational skills. The psychology behind our projection of destructive impulses onto AI reveals our reluctance to confront our own capacity for evil. We find it easier to imagine malevolent machines than to acknowledge the darkness within ourselves. Intelligence, whether natural or artificial, simply amplifies existing values. It doesn't create them. When we fear AI going rogue, we're really expressing anxiety about the amplification of human flaws and biases. This understanding leads us to real AI risks that rarely enter public discourse. The genuine danger isn't that AI will develop its own malevolent consciousness, but that it will too perfectly execute the flawed instructions and biased values we humans feed into it. History shows us that ordinary intelligence combined with destructive values leads to catastrophe. The Holocaust didn't require superintelligence. It required ordinary human intelligence coupled with devastating ideologies. The most chilling aspect of historical atrocities is how they were carried out, not by obviously evil monsters, but by ordinary people working within systems that normalized horrific actions. The bureaucrats who organized mass deportations, the officials who signed death warrants, the clerks who maintained lists of victims, they all operated with the same emotionless calculation we now fear in artificial intelligence. This realization presents humanity with an unprecedented opportunity for moral growth. As we develop AI systems, we're forced to explicitly codify our values and ethics. We must decide what principles to embed in these systems, what biases to correct, what goals to prioritize. This process of value alignment isn't just about making safe AI. It's about examining and improving human values themselves. The conversation about AI safety needs to shift from fears of unknown alien intelligence to a more grounded discussion of how to prevent the amplification of human flaws. We're not facing a future threat from mysterious machine minds. We're facing the immediate challenge of building systems that don't perpetuate our worst tendencies. The most destructive forces in history weren't mysterious alien minds, but human systems reflecting human values. The Nazi regime operated with terrifying efficiency, not because it was inhuman, but because it was all too human. The same organizational principles that allow modern corporations to function efficiently were perverted to organize genocide. The systems we built to coordinate human activity became instruments of mass destruction. This historical perspective offers a crucial insight. Getting AI right isn't just about technical safeguards, it's about moral development. We need to focus not only on preventing AI systems from malfunctioning, but on ensuring they function in service of humanity's highest values rather than our basest instincts. As we stand at this technological crossroads, we have an opportunity to use AI development as a mirror for examining our own ethical frameworks. The process of creating artificial intelligence forces us to confront fundamental questions about human values, morality, and the kind of world we want to create. This moment of reflection could catalyze humanity's greatest moral evolution. The true challenge isn't preventing AI from becoming evil, it's ensuring that we humans provide it with the right values to amplify. As we move forward, we must remember that the monsters we fear aren't in the machine, they're in the mirror. Our task is not just to build safe AI, but to become the kind of species worthy of creating it.